Keurig K-Duo Hot and Iced coffee maker promises to do everything, and the spec sheet quietly disagrees. You probably assume one machine can't genuinely handle both single cups and a full carafe without compromise, but the 72 ounces reservoir shared by both sides is where it stops pretending. Every morning you're deciding between a quick pod cup and the whole pot you'll nurse for hours. And that 72 ounces reservoir is the difference between refilling once or twice before your second cup. This is the coffee maker that resolves the tension every dual brew system faces. Dedicate space to one path, or split the difference and do both poorly. Keurig chose the split, and the 72 ounces reservoir is the hinge it swings on. Brew by the cup or carafe, which means you can run a 6 ounces pot in the morning and a 12-cup glass carafe by noon without swapping machines. MultiStream Technology saturates the grounds evenly to extract full flavor and aroma in every cup, hot or cold, so the carafe side isn't just hot water through a tube, it's the same even saturation the pod side gets. Brew over ice adjusts temperature for maximum flavor and less ice melt for single-cup iced coffees and teas, which is why your summer iced coffee stops tasting like lukewarm, watered-down disappointment. Strong brew and extra hot functionality brews a stronger, more intense flavored cup, and the extra hot feature brews a hotter single cup, so the 6 ounces shot you grab before work actually tastes like coffee, not brown water. Multiple brew sizes let you brew 6, 8, 10, or 12 ounces single cups, or 6, 8, 10, or 12-cup carafe, and the 12-cup glass carafe is specially designed to limit dripping, which is the kind of detail the listing mentions once and hopes you forget when you're hunting for a clean counter. The kind of person who measures twice will notice the pause and pour feature automatically pauses your coffee maker mid-brew for 20 seconds, allowing the carafe to be poured but only 20 seconds, so if you step away to grab a mug, the window closes. Here is who this is not for: someone who wants to set a carafe brewing and walk away for half an hour. The pause and pour window is 20 seconds, and if you need longer, look for a thermal carafe or a machine with a longer hold time, the capability this one doesn't claim to have. If your actual problem is brewing both styles on demand, that limitation is irrelevant, and you're not paying for a feature you'll never use. The programmable Carafe Auto Brew lets you set a time for your coffee maker to automatically brew a carafe up to 24 hours in advance, so the 6 a.m. meeting doesn't depend on you remembering to push a button. The front-facing control panel is an intuitive interface for selecting all your brewing preferences, which is marketing language for buttons arranged in a sensible order. And honestly, after the third dual brew machine with a control panel that makes you consult a manual, sensible order feels like a feature. The compact design is the versatility of 2 kinds of brewers in one space-saving unit, which means your counter doesn't need to choose between pod convenience and pot volume. The kind of person who has already bought the cheap one twice will recognize that trade-off. 1 reservoir, 2 brew paths, 1 20-second pause window. Before you buy, the thing to check is whether you actually want both brewing styles or just the one you use most, because this machine doesn't excel at either. It splits the difference and calls it versatility. Is it worth it? If you're closer to needing both a quick single cup and the occasional full pot, the shared 72 ounces reservoir is the spec that determines which mistake is cheaper to live with: buying this and finding it more than you needed, or buying less and repeating the search. The link is in the description so you can check what it is sitting at right now and decide if the timing works for you.